An update to a story that we told you about last year for Black History Month. A historic cemetery in Minneapolis is getting the attention of the National Park Service and its Underground Railroad network. In 1873, a man was buried there who risked his life, his home, and his fortune to guide people to freedom.
Pioneers and Soldiers Memorial Cemetery is the oldest existing cemetery in Minneapolis. It is the resting place of early residents and early African-American stories in Minnesota. There are freedom seekers buried here who escaped slavery, black soldiers who fought for the Union Army in the Civil War, and a man named William Goodrich, a free and wealthy black man who secretly ran an underground railroad route through his home in York, Pennsylvania.
When I talk about William Goodrich and his place and history, I do put him equal to the Harriet Tubman, the Frederick Douglass.
Because of these contributions, especially Goodrich's work in the Underground Railroad, the National Park Service is adding the cemetery to its Underground Railroad Network to Freedom program. The designation will mean grant money for the site and research dollars to uncover more stories here. Goodrich's name is well known in York, Pennsylvania, where his home is now a museum with a viewing area that shows a secret room. In his later years, he followed his daughter to Minneapolis, where she and her husband worked in the abolitionist movement. His final resting place, now playing a more prominent role with the National Park Service attention.
And this just being announced, so the full scope of it still isn't really clear just yet, but it has been named and it's on this registry. And there's only one other site in Minnesota, Pilgrim Baptist Church in St. Paul.
Likely resources get generated into that area to improve it. Nice.